Well, I've tried really hard, and I could not get a successful Kingdom of Shadow run, mainly because of the lockout, which now they've decreased to 20 seconds. I would bitch because they made it worse, but I couldn't, you can't even make it from the start of the stage to Juris Khan in under 90 seconds anyway, so I can only complain so much. But yeah, I just can't do it with this build. I know it's possible, and I'd be willing to respec to put summons ahead and or behind my my character, but Belladonnas are impossible to find apparently, so fuck it. If I ever am able to get a successful run of that, I will gladly show it off. But anyway, we're killing Lord Aldrich Jatan for like the 50th time because I have hit level 125, so that means I have access to a few more Ubers, and we're going straight to the Spider King. This fight's gonna be fairly interesting since I won't be able to use much of Widowmaker, because Widowmaker is just too strong and clears out too much of an area too quickly. And for those of you new to Median, you'll ask, but why? Isn't that a good thing that Widowmaker kills off the whole screen? Normally it is, but in this case, I can't rely on that. I've also Mystic Orbed everything that I could with total character defense up in here. So. Actually, I should throw up my town portal now before I forget about it. I'll need to throw up my portal anyway for the Astrogha fight. And still no trophy from him, which I kind of expected to not get it. And into the Web of Deceit we go. So, these moon arachnids here are nothing. Just fucking decimate them. Occasionally they'll cast... Okay, holy shit. It seems like they have a lot of Punisher. It seems like there's a lot more of these guys than there were in 2017. Anyway, oh, if they cast... What the hell? They're not even... Punisher Barrage isn't even hitting me. What the fuck? Anyway, they have a chance to cast that on death, and if they do, just use a potion and heal. Seems like there's a lot more of those than there ever were before. But, yeah. Kill these guys so they're not in the way later on. Blah, blah, blah. Luckily, this place does not have a lockout, so you can just sort of practice this fight and get used to it. And... see, I don't think they changed the layout. Yeah, this looks exactly the same as it was before. So on the bright side of using Fragmentation Shot, is that you don't have to worry about attack rating being a problem since Frag Shot has Ignore Target's defense. And still applies slow target. You don't necessarily need Slain Monsters Rest in Peace here, though I may... Yeah, fuck you too, Moon Arachnid. Anyway. I may regret not having that, depending on if he still has one of his abilities. Come on, fucking servers. I don't even know what the deal is with that, but if that even is the servers that's causing that. Like, not actually registering that I did Burning Veil. But at any rate, we're just gonna move on. And okay, there's a few more spiders back there, but I think I've killed every spider that I need to before fighting the boss. Oh, there's a few more here I can just get rid of real quick. Yeah, bye-bye. Make sure there's none over here, which I think there might be. Okay. I think these things have a 10% chance to cast that on death. The Punisher Barrage. It's the same exact Punisher Barrage as Kingdom of Shadow. So anyway. Meet a Strogha. What this big bastard does is summon those statues that summon a bunch of tiny baby spiders. Well, actually, they're not even baby spiders. They're the little maggots from the maggot layer in Vanilla D2. Basically, here's why we don't Widowmaker. As anytime... yeah, you see that curse? I destroyed one of those spider statues, and I got instant killed because of that. What that does is it heals a Strogha by a little bit of health. It's like 7%, but it heals him, and it basically leaves you for dead. So that's why we don't Widowmaker through this. Instead, I will be using Frag Shot. And I am slower because he has a aura that's actually pretty similar to Warp Field. And whenever he gets enough damage, he will teleport away. There's one really bad spot for him to teleport to you. Luckily, the spider statues that will grant a Strogha the or heal him rather, they do dissipate on their own, so just don't worry about it. And he is at a bad corner. Now at this point, since he's not summoning any more statues, I can just Widowmaker. Oh, and be careful of that. They have a chance to cast Death Strike on Death and on Striking, which will kill you pretty quick if you don't get the hell out of the way. So yeah. Just make sure you, Oh, okay. Well, this isn't horrible yet, though it could get horrible very quickly. There was a thing here that made it hard to get into that little corner, and it made it a lot more difficult to beat. Still not sure if I want Slain Monsters Rip here, because... Okay, they seem to have removed a lot of crap that would otherwise block you, so... Although, I'm curious to see if he still has Frozen Orb. Well, we might be finding out before too long. So yeah, I'm taking this nice and slow. Do you still... Oh, you just teleport away, apparently. He used to cast a Frozen Orb Nova that would instant kill anything it touches. And it ignores cold immunity. So you can't just spam, say, ice elementals at something. Also, it's best you have a better source of teleport than Jatan's Gate. And, yeah. If you have a lot of defense, you can sort of stall this out, the way I'm doing. I only ever did this in one other playthrough, that being the Trap Rat playthrough, and it was on stream after the playthrough had ended. I don't want to hold the mouse button because I'm afraid that I will, do what I just did there, which is destroy a statue. So yeah, that's the absolute worst thing you can do. I did not mean to purchase those. Just drink those. So yeah, I will, if I get a bad roll of his charm, I will alternatively, I will farm LAJ trophy whilst trying to get a good roll of, this charm. The charm is not the most useful thing in the world. Well, for this build, it's pretty damn useful. One thing I actually recommend you do, can I not hit you? Is actually stop for a moment and look at where he summons his totems, or his statues, rather. Because he'll just throw his statues as close to you as he can. He won't just throw them randomly and haphazardly across the map. Life Leech will help if you hit other Darklings to heal, it seems, so. And I'll just clear out some crap. Yeah, just clear out crap as necessary. Where is Astroka? Where are you? There you are. And be using potions as necessary. I've actually got him down to half health already. Ah, shit. I got killed by a random death strike. Oh well. It's not a big deal. And for those of you saying, well, if you were on hardcore mode, yeah, like, good luck getting this far on hardcore difficulty. But this is where your run would end, probably. Yeah, right there, because a fucking Darkling had to be like, oh, I'm just gonna be a cool guy and use my fucking Death Strike. And unfortunately, this is starting to clog the area. Widowmaker's fine for clearing out the bullshit if it gets too intense. And what the hell, may as well use this. Even though it's not gonna help, really. Well, actually, it probably would help a little bit. Yeah, I could barely see him in that. Okay, he is still summoning statues. If he summons statues near you... Oh, fuck. Yeah, if you see statues respawning near you, that means he is nearby. Like, if he's behind a wall and summoning statues, then you're a pretty good distance away from him. Or at least not in a dangerous area, so you can absolutely lay waste to the Darklings. That was pretty risky. I should not have been that risky, but I was. So, alright. Okay, I'm safe, so I can just clear out all this junk. Watch out for Death Strike. I'm pretty sure Death Strike is all magic damage, so you can't even really buff yourself against that. all you can really do, I think, is, ah, fuck. It doesn't seem like the reanimates can actually do very much damage to the statues, if at all. The same strategy will apply to, well, not that I'm going to do this, probably, but it does also apply to, another Uber boss that summons, statues that will insta-kill you and heal this boss when you destroy them. But the statues in this Uber don't go away. And they do nothing but cast Tremor on death. Or, no, not even on death. They cast a high-level Tremor anytime you're near them. Oh, that was just my own fault there. I am, not paying attention to my character. So, this isn't particularly hard, in my opinion. This is more of a skill test, more so than anything, although if you are not a tanky character, then this could be quite difficult. Where did he run to? Didn't you run? There you are. Buddy. Click outside the window. I don't want to be selecting a strobe hut every second. Well. It's probably a good thing I don't have Hawaiian and Hawacha for the Flame Strike on not Flame Strike, Flame Tail Shot on striking proc. Where is he? Where the fuck? Oh, there you are. Oh, what? Where was he? He's right there. Yeah, it seems even Frag Shot is risky. But Voodoo Shot would be 10 million times worse. Thank God this place doesn't have lockout. Okay. If you want to play it safer, you can do like a couple shots and do like a pixel of damage and then run away. But that does take longer, I feel, unless you die doing it riskier. Okay, he's over there, so he's no threat to me right now. I'll try Voodoo Shot. Somehow I got away with that. Okay. So he's down to about, I'd say 20% health. Rebuff with my stuff. Rebuff my stuff. Okay. I feel like Astro here does have a fairly good chance to dodge. But I could be wrong on that. And, oh! Okay, never mind. You still do have that move. Okay, there was his Frozen Orb Nova. I thought he would have done it earlier in the fight, honestly, but yeah, there you go. That's why you don't want to get close to him. He doesn't do it right away, and it used to be it used to be hundreds of millions of times worse in old versions of Median when you weren't guaranteed to do damage to him. I've mentioned this mechanic before, but this was back when heroic shields existed, and you pretty much could not kill this thing as a melee character because not just the heroic shield mechanic, but also because like you just saw, the Frozen Orb Nova that just incinerates everything. So And yeah, the statues are still just as obnoxious because, you know, they still summoned a bunch of crap and they healed Astro whenever they got destroyed by you. Okay, so I'm in a good spot where I can just kill these guys off, and I'm gonna teleport. I like how fucking Deathstrike there worked after I teleported. That was pretty good. That's some good shit right there. It's the exact reason I did teleport, to try and avoid that, not to get hit by it. And okay. I'm watching my own character, Sprite. Make sure he doesn't get caught up in the darkness of Deathstrike there. And I feel I've died more times than I really should have in this fight. Because, like, a lot of this is just me being impatient and not playing very well, honestly. Can we teleport? There we go. And there we go. There we go. At least I'm getting some damage in on him. Now, this is possible to do deathless, but it's very difficult and very tedious, and I wouldn't really recommend doing it deathless. And I'm just gonna kill off all this crap. Or most of it. We are good. Yeah, that's the whole... That Frozen Orb Nova is the whole reason I was contemplating getting Slain Monsters Rip. But as long as you don't have super high damage reanimates or summons running around, then it shouldn't be that big a deal. Even though they are retarded and can't choose to not attack something. Come on. Come on, Astro buddy. Are you going to die? You're down to a pixel. And for what it's worth, this is actually faster than I killed him with Trap Rat Druid. And he's dead. And I was about half expecting to get a trophy right there. It'd be stupid if I got one on my first try, but eh. His trophy gives minus 5% to enemy attributes. That is not a particularly good roll of the charm, but so I will farm this off screen and hope I get a better one. So anyway, for those of you astute, I did actually make a little scroll here. We're going to Fostonville, boys. And I'm not sure what act this is in. I'm gonna say Act 2. No, this is technically Act 5. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can... We'll either wreak havoc on this place, or we'll get just decimated. And it looks like it's gonna be the former. Excellent. Now, I have the map up because I want to find a place on the map that I may not be able to do deathless. Since the Necrobots are no longer immune to physical, I'm thinking this place will just be a walk in the park. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yes. This is gonna be easy as long as I don't get hit by the Neon Fiends, because they will slow you down if they hit you. And the whole reason you would want to go here, apart from it being level 130 and being a decent place for experience, is there are 3 Uber Charms that can drop here that don't drop anywhere else in the game. And you get shrines more frequently here than you would other places. And I actually am going to be on the hunt for a great rune from this place, so I'm going to be farming this. I may even stream this. In the old days of Median, and by old days I mean literally every other version aside from this one, you'd have to come here on Nightmare difficulty and do a quest to unlock your Black Road skill, which is, in my case, Graveyard. You have to find the five robot bosses, which might not even exist anymore, because, yeah, the map... Actually, the map might have... No, the map's the same. So, I'm going to show one of them off. Now, everybody who's watched any of my playthroughs will know... Well, no, duh, we've seen this a million times. This is purely for historical purposes that I'm showing this off to all the new people coming in to Sigma, or that have come back from years and years of inactivity. I'm not sure here, by the way. I'm not sure if this is Life Leech doing this or Life After Each Kill. I'm thinking Life After Each Kill, because there I just got wrecked by, I just got wrecked because I wasn't doing any damage. I did not mean to go into my stash. Yeah. Because the Necrobots, whilst they're not immune to physical, do have 60%, I think it's 60% physical resistance, and Life Leech doesn't particularly work too well against them. And I don't even have 95% chance to hit. I thought I did. But if I had that or ignore target's defense, then I'd be clearing this place a lot quicker. Here's just an example of one of the dudes. And I'm fucking dead. I mean, that might have been a bad one to try that with. And as you can tell, they're all the Necrobots, including the boss there, is the Iron Golem sprite. I'm gonna try to kill at least one of these guys. And if I had known I'd be in Act 5, I would have done the portal in Harrogath. Nope. I definitely need more damage inflicted before I can actually do well in this place. Trying to throw reanimates down. Bad idea. You wanna... Fucking... I'm hitting the button and he won't throw down the fucking reanimates. Alright, fuck it. I guess I'll just fucking, I don't even know why I'm doing this, boss. I don't even have to. I did not select that. I'd like to be able to teleport over there and throw down a reanimate. But apparently I can't. Okay, I cannot kill anything apparently here. This is pissing me off, actually. Like, I know I'm doing stupid shit, but... can we move? Okay, maybe. Okay, now I can do it. There we go. Fuck this place. And then, yeah, you would kill each of the... That seemed to actually give a good amount of rune drops. How about that? Anyway, what you would do is kill each of the 5 bosses, and they would drop a brain, and you would transmute each of the brains with your class charm. So I probably should have brought my mercenary back for this. Anyway, cube them all together, and then you would complete that part of the challenge for your Black Road skill. So anyway, enough about that shit. Let's just move on to what I think is the part I want to get to next. Also, see what this jewel is. Turns out it'll be another cornerstone of the world. No, I don't think it'll be another cornerstone. I think it'll be probably like Demon Stone or something shit. Well, Zakroom Zoning Rock, that's not too bad, actually. It's more useful than most of the shitty-ass unique jewels in the game. Yeah, this place does act. Yeah, it seems like this area does, or this character can actually farm Fostonville pretty well. This place also does drop runes more frequently than other places do, but, you know, it's a thing. I should probably have a lot more than... I should probably have closer to 40 or 50% damage reduction, aka physical resistance. If we're going to use physical resistance, if we're going to use this mod's terminology. Come on. Fuck the Necrobot's up. I'm not even sure if I'm heading the right way to the Uber quest I wish to go to. Don't get me wrong, I will be doing Fostonville farming, because I do want a rune from here. Now, I'm not sure how well it'll maintain my survivability, but I will certainly try it. Ornate Shrine? I don't remember the new Foston, well, by new. Oh wait, I think I'm heading in the right direction. Hold on. Yeah, I am heading in the right direction, because I remember this now. The map's up here. Also, this is just in the foreground. Pardon me. There it is. So the lore of this place, by the way, is this is apparently... Fuck you. This is apparently hundreds of years in the future, and basically the machinery of Fostonville got infected or some shit. And yes, I know that's basically Vizgen's story too, but it's also Fostonville. So anyway, the machinery got infected, and the people in the city opened a time portal in hopes that we can defeat the evil demons of this place or something. Something really goofy like that. So anyway. Okay, I'm going to go back to... I'm actually going back to town one more time. Talking to Mala. Getting a potion. And we're good. Okay. So. Welcome to Bremtown. Now what happened there was I got a buff. And this buff allows me to get a special upgrade upon killing the boss and it lasts 2.5 minutes, I think. Maybe only 2. But the problem is, all of these howling spirits are inhabiting the place. They will warp on top of you, and they do quite a large amount of damage, and they have chilling slowdown. Fuck you. I probably should have used, what's my chance to hit those? 94. I still probably should have used, fragmentation shot here. It's best if you have reanimates or summons to help tank this crap for you. That's why I'm using... Also, I don't have nearly the defense needed for this. So what's their chance to hit me? Not actually that high, but still way too high for what I need. And can I even re-enter this place? Okay, surprisingly, yes. Yeah. In the old days, if I had died here, well, I did, but when I died, that would have been it. It would have just been, you can't get the reward from this place, but there is a reward just for completing this place in any capacity. So... that's why I'm still here. And even if I hadn't died... Unfortunately, yeah. The reason this is so annoying is because, yeah, you can't see them until they're right on top of you. And by then it could be too late. So I'm not actually sure where to go in this map. I think it's down here and then make a left at the end of the junction. And I will say, this is actually a lot... The density here is a lot lesser than it was before. Okay. Oh, and I should have more cold resistance than I do. It's good to have cold, well, you can't have cold immune reanimates, but cold resistant reanimates as well. Yeah, I really need to fucking practice this. And just, in general, get better armor. I mean, my armor's not particularly bad. I probably should use Huan and Huacha for that Flametail proc. And yeah, no matter what build you are, having Death's Ward is a must for this place. Yeah. Was I actually... Okay. Let's see, how many times have I died? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. 6 times more, too many. Though, with a couple Ubers coming up, I will be getting increased max skill levels, so hopefully, with some investment in embalming and Death's Ward, I can actually handle this place better. Holy fuck. Yeah, I just got a fucking nuclear barrage there. I guess this is how far they reach? I don't know. Yeah. Now, there are builds that can face tank this. I would like to see how much experience these guys actually give. Probably not that much more than past areas, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, one at a time's not bad. It's when you have to fight them in massive droves that this becomes a problem. Here we are at the boss. Let's see what we do. I think if you step over this line, you're eligible to become... Okay. Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck? I got the charm? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, why did I get swirlies? Because, like, as you can see, I'm trying to transmute it, and it's not doing anything. I'm not sure why I got a swirly. Oh, and it's 2 minutes. Okay. So, yeah. I'm not sure what the swirlies are about, because... Unless I'm supposed to use an arcane crystal with it, but I think the document said I don't have to do that anymore. Well, whatever. I guess that'll be it for this segment. And off-screen, I think I'm going to practice Bremtown, see if I can do it deathless, and I'll post a run of that. Maybe with no commentary, if I don't feel like doing it, or on a stream or something. So, I'll see you guys next time.